Good morning everybody and welcome back to a brand new episode of Reentry, the Orbital Simulator. I'm Blackboob and this is The Only Way is Beastly. Today we will continue with the Gemini Academy lessons. So in the previous video you saw us do the pre-launch, and in this one we will do the Ascent of a Titan. So this is the Titan II, it's a launch vehicle of the Gemini program, and in this lesson we will learn how to ascend into orbit using the Titan launch vehicle. So before we do this, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Help us to get to that end of year goal of 1,000 subscribers, and don't forget, let's keep it beastly. Okay, so welcome back to the Gemini Academy. In this lesson we will learn how to ignite those engines of this 38 meter long Titan and ride it into orbit. Let's have a quick external view, shall we? There we are, there's the beast itself. That's the Titan launch vehicle. Okay, let's get back in the commander seat, shall we? Okay, in fact, I think I'll sit in the middle. There we are, perfect. Okay, so first we need to repeat the steps we learned in lesson 1. However, instead of me telling you what to do, we will use the provided checklists. Fantastic. So press M to bring up the checklists, and then from there we will select pre-flight checklists, and I will let it run, and then we can do it that way. So pre-flight, let's run. Okay, so if you remember from the last video, we did the batteries first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and then we flick that switch on there, and then that and that, and power to that, and let's turn the computer on. Okay, and that should reset itself in a minute to zeros. Okay, let's go back to this side. So let's arm the boosters, 2, 3, 4, and the retro rockets. There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need that into the down position. Computer mode is on. And let's perform a radio check. Okay, that's that done. So Batboob, we read you 5x5. Okay. So as you've just seen, the guide will highlight all the switches you need to run that particular program that you've selected. So always do it if you can't remember where they are or what you need to do. So remember to notify mission control that you're ready for launch, which we will do now. There we are, and we are ready for launch with just under 3 minutes to go on the clock. Right, let's speed up time a little bit, shall we? There we are, 15 seconds to go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's interesting groaning.
Ignition. Lift off.
Christ, that's loud in my earphones, that is. And the only way is beastly is a go. She is flying away. Okay, so yes, it is important to remember to pay attention to your instruments should you develop a vision circle going through that. Okay. During the first 100,000 feet, start with the altimeter, and that should be climbing steadily. Fantastic.
Roger, pitch program.
Roger on the pitch program. So there's the altimeter. There we are, she's climbing steadily, that's lovely. So keep an eye on the fuel and the oxidizer indicator for the current stage. We're burning through that fuel pretty quick.
Mark, 50 seconds, you're looking good, 8.
Good, we're all looking good. Okay, so for some reason I can't, oh no, I'm going to have to move seats again, aren't I? Okay, so let's just do it from this angle. So G-forces are within the limits, otherwise I'm pretty sure I'd get a warning by now. I can't get a decent angle view on that from these seats. So, okay, let's go to the commander panel. There we go. There's a better view. So we're okay on that. Okay, so the altitude indicator, or attitude indicator should I say here, or the FDAI, can be used to see direction. You start going up at 90 degrees pitch, and level with the horizon. In fact, that's this. We are in space. Let's have a look at that fuel mix. It won't be long until we start getting ready to stage, actually. Okay, so the voltmeter is there to aid you knowing where your electrical systems are operating normally, which is here. So let's go over to pilot's panel. There we are, all operating normally. cabin and suit pressure temperatures. They are here, so press F11 to get back to there. There you can see them all there. Cabin and O2 pressures should be monitored frequently, so that's fine. They should stabilise at 5.5, which they are. And the Titan has 2 stages with an adapter in between. Okay, roger that. So judging by this, it won't be long at all until we stage, so we're almost there. Let's see if we can get an external shot. There's this happening, shall we? Come on, baby. Oh, there. Oh, and cut off. There we are.
Roger, staging.
There we are, Roger. We have staged. Okay, so the stage 2 is equipped with an LR91 8J7 engine producing 445 kilonewtons of thrust. So the rocket will now focus on building an orbital speed to insert the spaceship into a parking orbit around Earth. And the important feature of the Gemini capsule is that it is equipped with a translational thrusters in addition to the attitude thrusters. So this allows the capsule to modify its orbit in flight. So it can monitor the stage 2 propellant stage using the fuel to oxidization gauge, and this will give you an indication of how much more it's left before you are in orbit. Okay, so once I reach orbit, the computer, if it's running and in the Ascent mode, will calculate the distance left to enter the initial parking and orbit based on the flight plan. Okay, so here we are on stage 2. So we haven't actually got long to go on that one, actually, that's quite good. Okay, so on the left side, on the commander's seat, just below the FDI, you will see the IVI. So once stage 2 is complete, the computer will show you the difference using these 3 values here, which will be these, I imagine. Okay, we will do this once we have a successful stage 2 cut-off. And it's not long at all, guys. Just past 40%, I think we're near 35. Computer's green. Computer's still in Ascent. Good. Let's have a peek out of the window. Let's see what's going on. There we are. How about that for a view? I think that's the moon. I think that might be Mars. Maybe not. It's a remnant of a supernova. Well, that could be a star. Could be a star. I don't know. It's you know what? I think it is actually a star. Yeah, I think it's a star. Oh well, it's still a stunning view, no matter what. Accompanied with the music, it's fabulous. Right, we haven't got long to go, actually. Let's have a quick look here. Yeah, 15. Yeah, we're going to stage any minute now. Let's have another external shot. Let's see if we can capture this as well. Any second now, come on. There's cut off. The computer's calculating it's... Let's separate stage 2, it's done manually, okay. Let's get back in. Okay, so where is it? I'm pressing the sequencer light that's illuminated. Ah, there it is. There we are, explosive bolt's gone. We're slowly drifting away from the stage 2 module. Okay, so when we see that button indicated, let's go back to it. That particular one, obviously you saw it was yellow there. So open it, then it will use the squibs and pyros to separate stage 2. So let's check the fairings as well. Let's have a look at that. There we are, there go the fairings. Okay. So good, the horizon scanners will now prepare for scanning and start detecting Earth. This usually takes up to 2 minutes and the platform will snap to the new orientation at this point. Now let's go back to the IVIs again. The IVIs are controlled, pardon me, they're controlled using the computer and is frequently used throughout the mission. So it shows you how much you will need to modify your speed to enter the correct planned orbit. So to modify your orbit, you will need to use a system called OAMS, and we will get back to the OAMS on the RCS system in the orbital navigation lesson, but for now just follow the instructions shown here. So to enable OAMS system to fire the thrusters, and this is done via 2 switches. So first, let's go into this position here. We need to open the propulsion valve so the system receives the propellant using prop motor valves, and set OAMS to open. And we've done that. And then enable the power system using control power and set it to on. Okay, so now that the OAMS is enabled, it's very important that you always disable the OAMS system directly after use to reduce the possibility to bump into the transitional joystick. Okay, so now I can use the transitional stick to 0 the EVAs, use U and O to translate forward and aft, J and L for left and right, and I and K for up and down. Right, so because I don't actually have a pen on my desk, it's the one thing I lack on this thing, I'm going to take a little picture, because I've not long completed a night shift and my memory is just a little bit pants at this time of day. Right. Check this out. Okay, but I don't have to do it now. So okay, that was kind of pointless, but I'll keep it for next time for when I do another video on this. So that is it for this lesson, guys. As I mentioned before, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, help us get to that new end of year goal of 1,000 subscribers, and don't forget to keep it beastly. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.